Hey gang, today I want to talk to you about setting your sights on 2034. I'm going to give you some tips on how to create a 10-year business goal for your business. So by 2034, we at Mastermind will have 101 mastermind groups. We'll be serving 909 clients and our revenue will be 2.454 million with a profit margin of about 40%. That is my 10-year goal. What's even more exciting is our business will run seamlessly without Sarah or myself in the driver's seat. Believe me, as you'd expect from a business coach, this is a clear, measurable goal that's been guiding every single decision that Sarah and I have made for the last 2 years. Now, the power of knowing where you're going is incredible. When you're crystal clear on your destination, it acts like a North Star. The choices that we make daily, no matter how small, start with aligning to that vision. Sarah and I make conscious decisions every day to reinvest and sacrifice short-term money for long-term sustained growth of our business. Now, creating a 10-year view of the business is really easy, but having one in place is seriously powerful, and therefore I think that everyone should do it. With a 10-year view in place, you're not just winging it, you'll take deliberate steps that push you closer to your future. Jim Rohn said, if you don't design your own life's plan, the chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? They haven't got much planned for you. So how do you go about setting a game-changing 10-year goal? You start by asking yourself 4 really simple yet powerful questions. So the first one is, what profit do I want to achieve? In 10 years' time, how much money do I want the business to be making in surplus profit? So for us, that answer is almost £1 million per year. 40% of £2.4 million in revenue is about £1 million, give or take. Now, I'm not telling you that to impress you or to just say that I'm wildly shooting for something. I know what number I want to hit, and I know what the business needs to achieve to enable me to create that thriving business that lets me enjoy the life that I want to lead. So, question 1, what profit do you want to achieve? Number 2, what profit margin do you want to aim for? As I've just said to you, minus 40%. Profitability is at the heartbeat of any business. And whilst we're far from making a 40% profit margin right now, for the reasons that I told you about earlier on, in 10 years' time, ours will be set at 40%. And it will give us enormous freedom to reinvest, to support our incredible team, to grow, and to create a business that really runs smoothly without constant hand-holding. So number 2, what profit margin do you want to aim for? Number 3, what turnover do you need? So turnover is often the headline figure that people get stuck on, but it's meaningless without profitability, especially when you've got a bigger business in years to come. So in our case, we know that we need 2.454 million to achieve the profit that we want to achieve to live the life that we want. Yeah, number 3, what turnover do you need? And then finally, you get to how many clients do you need to serve to hit the turnover figure that you want to achieve. So this is when the magic happens, right? Because knowing the average price that people are paying you for your service or your product, you can easily establish the number of people that you need to serve to hit your goals. So for us, that number is 909 clients split across 101 mastermind groups. Now, right now, when I talk to you with 5 mastermind groups, about to be 6 mastermind groups, that feels like a massive, far off, distant distant thing. But the reality is, when you break it down to 10 years' time, it's approximately growing by 10 groups a year. And our team is much bigger, much more established. We've got much more credibility around. So do I think that we can grow by 10 or 12 groups a year? I absolutely do believe that. There we go. So that's how you do it. There are 4 questions you need to ask yourself to give yourself a clear vision of where you want to get to in 10 years' time. What profit do you want to achieve? What profit margin do you think is going to be for you in your business? What turnover will you need to hit to achieve the profit that you want? And then finally, how many clients will you need to serve? Napoleon Hill once said that a goal is a dream with a deadline, and the magic isn't just in the numbers themselves, it's what they represent. And what we're doing today is giving you a blueprint for the decisions that you're going to make today, this week, this year, that are going to take you towards a 10-year target in the future. So I hope that was really useful. My challenge to you all is to really ask yourself those questions and then write them down. Next up, we're going to go into the 3-year target. So we'll start with the 10-year, and then we're going to put a little bit more color into the 3-year. So you can link that in, there's a link to that in the description. See you later, guys. Bye.